guys, welcome to today's video. I hope you all are doing well. So yesterday I showed you guys how I made these little doll pillows, and also that you can make those for adults and kids as well. As long as you got enough fabric and can make the pillow yourself, or you buy a pillowcase and you can decorate it with acrylic paint. Now I don't suggest actually sleeping with them because they will only last a couple washes, as I was told. So I'm going to show you, since yesterday I really didn't get to go into detail, I'm going to show you today how I put my little designs on the pillows using like toothpicks and different paints. So yesterday I did this little pig, and I'm going to turn this into a doll pillow. And today I have a canvas here, which I just cut out of an old pillowcase, and I taped it down so it didn't move. And I also have some toothpicks and some acrylic paint. I have my colors picked out for whatever I want to draw. And I'm not really sure what I want to put on this today, but I think I'm going to go with a heart. So I'm just going to show you how to do that. So I cut my toothpick at the end. I just cut the tip off of one end and I kept the tip on the other end. That way I can get all the little details with the pointed end, and the circular end would be easier to make more of a circular pattern. Now you can use paintbrushes, but in my case I only have bigger ones, so I won't use these unless I have a bigger area to fill. So I'm going to go ahead and get started and show you guys how I put my designs on. So you want to make sure it's pulled very tight there so that it doesn't move. And since I'm doing a heart, I'm going to use the pointed end first. And I'm going to kind of draw out my heart. And you will have to keep dipping in the paint to really get the paint to go on when you're drawing out your design. So I like to draw it out with the tip, almost like using a pencil, but it has paint on it. And that way, it's easier to fill in the pattern. So I'm just going to do a blue heart for this video. And I hope you guys can figure out how to make these and make tons of cute designs. And if you do this, I'd love to see what you come up with. I thought that quotes would be cute too. I haven't had much practice with it yet, so I'll have to learn. But as you can see, I've already drew out what I want my heart to look like. And what you want to do is go around the edges and really make sure that you clean them up and they look pretty clean on the edges. That way when you go to fill it in, you don't have to go back and fix the edges afterwards. So now I'm going to use my rounded end, so you can just wipe off the paint. Your hands may get a little messy, so just be careful touching the rest of the pillowcase. So I'm using that round end, and I'm just going to dab in some paint in the center. It's kind of like coloring almost, but it is a little harder on fabric. I'm using a cotton pillowcase, so if you use like a silk, I don't think it would work as well because it probably wouldn't stay. So I would suggest cotton as your main fabric. And make sure when you're doing a bigger picture, make sure you have newspaper under your picture because the paint does seep through some. So right now I don't have one, but usually I do. So I will definitely have to clean up underneath here because I'm sure it's probably seeping through a little. So this is taking a little longer than I thought, so I'm just going to go in with my paintbrush and try to do this with my paintbrush. Since I did do the outside, it'll be a little easier for me to fill in the heart. Now, if you're a really good artist, you can probably just use the paintbrush to draw on your heart. I'm just not that great yet because the fabric is really hard to work with. So there you go, guys. That's pretty much how you do it. You just kind of paint on what you want and you let it dry, and then you make your pillow. You sew it together. You can also, like I said, do this on pillowcases or throw pillows, and it's super fun. And your dolls will look super cute with them. I mean, just look at that. It looks adorable. So anyways, guys, I hope this helped I'm sorry yesterday's DIY was so short and I couldn't really show you guys what I was doing, but I hope today actually helps you guys, and I can't wait to see if any of you guys try this. But until next time, bye guys.